Good afternoon. It is 3:15 on Sunday, and I have just made a stop on my way home from my boyfriend's. I ended up going over on Friday. Probably left around 6 o'clock Friday evening. Um, it was a nice drive. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. I was tired, but I wanted to see him, so off I tottered. I got him into Stranger Things. We watched almost the first two episodes between Friday and last night. um, I think we watched all but the last episode of season 2. So I'm going to tease him tonight and see if he's going to watch it. I think both Friday and Saturday night, it was damn near like 2:30 in the morning before we're all like, okay, you know what? Like, it's bedtime. So, it was a good time, though. It was nice just to sort of sit and chill on Friday night because we were both very tired. And then Saturday, I don't know what time he got up. He's almost always up before me. And just took my hour to wake up. And I said, well, what do you want to do today? I was thinking for sure, like, I brought my running shoes and I brought socks in case he wanted to, go walking in the bush or something. Because it really, I mean, when I stepped outside, it wasn't humid or anything. In fact, I found it kind of cool. But it would have been perfect, like, walking weather. And I don't think there would have been too much in the way of bugs. Like, last time it was just, we almost died. It was a lot. So he said no. He wanted to, I don't know, he was hungry and he wanted to get out of the house and whatever. And he asked if I wanted to go to Mandarin. And I was like, dude, I've been up for an hour. Like, I'm so not thinking about food. I said, but if you want to go, because the Mandarin is in London, I said, if you want to go into London, why don't we go to their, they have a, words. I can't think of what it's called now. But, they've got this great big indoor thing where you can go in and they've got, like, all kinds of, like, foods and, junk, whatever, blankets and clothes. There used to be like an army surplus store in the back of it, but it's not there anymore. Sad. But they've got all kinds of like really cool knives and stuff, and I like to go look at those. We used to go to the army surplus in the back because they had the knives, the guns, the batons, the different types of pepper spray thingies and whatever, like all that kind of stuff, right? But it's not there anymore. But they do still have the pretty knives. So I was checking those out, and I don't know, we're just looking at stuff. He grabbed like 2 great big things of pepperettes and whatever. And by the time we came outside, it was raining. It was just sort of like spitting a little bit, but the sky was getting angry. So I said, well, you get in the car and, you know, get the air on and everything, because it wasn't, I mean, I found it kind of cool out, but still, like, when you were in the car, like, everything kind of fogged up. So I was like, you know, get the air on and whatever. I'm going to sit in the hatch. Gonna open up the hatch, and I'm just gonna, you know, grab a piece of tailgate and have a cigarette under cover. I'll be right with you. He doesn't smoke, and he hates that I do, so he just kind of rolls his eyes, whatever. It's like, hey man, it's my car, don't fucking worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I did that, and we took the drive over to Mandarin. The place is so good. Oh my God. By the time we got there, I was hungry. I was like, okay, we're good. Let's go eat. But when we got there, they were closing in like an hour. Like, they close at 3 o'clock and then get ready for like the dinner, whatever. So I was like, that's fine. I don't need more than an hour. It's fine. It's fine. And my boyfriend's like, oh, I don't like to be rushed. So don't rush. Like, Jesus Christ. It's an hour, man. Like, you're fine. It'll be fine. It's so funny. So we ate. The food there, as always, was amazing. I love the Mandarin so much. We even got our desserts in. But then, of course, there's that, you know, the food coma after. So we're finishing up our drinks and our dessert, because you have to get dessert. They have the best desserts. And he's like, so we're going to get a motel room and take a nap. It's like, yeah, bud, sure. Didn't. It's funny as a kid, because we get so tired after we're done there. Oh my God. So we drove home, and it was raining. On the way home, it just downpoured. Like, well, I believe, yeah, it was pouring when we got to the Mandarin too. Like, yeah, it was, and it was a cold rain. It was a very cold rain. And it rained on the way home. And then we got back to his place. No, we stopped at, where'd we go? Dollar store? I think we went to the dollar store. He needed some little, like, tin foil and dish soap and whatever. So we stopped there, and of course we grabbed some snacks. We were good this time. We grabbed a bag of salt and pepper chips, because they are fucking awesome, and a bag of jalapeno cheesies, and that was it. We were so good. Usually we buy like $20 worth of junk from the dollar store, and then we die. But we were really good. So we got all that and went back to his place. And I think I caught up on the Twitter a little bit. And put Stranger Things back on. I was doing the not hard. I'm pretty sure I passed out at least for a couple of minutes here and there. Woke myself up snoring a couple times, like, oh shit. Look over at him, and wasn't paying no mind. Cool. Oh my God, the food coma was hard yesterday. And then by about, I don't know, 8 o'clock or something, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, I need a coffee. I only had like half a coffee all day. I was so under caffeinated. So I need to go get a coffee and maybe a soup from Tim Hortons because I wasn't hungry, but I didn't want to wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning and be hungry. And he laughed at me. He's like, yeah, good luck with that. In this town, like the Timmy's, you're lucky. Like you can't even get a donut. I was like, shut the fuck up. Get out of here, man. Like, whatever. Right? So I got up and I put my shoes on and I walked down to the Timmy's. Waited in line. There's like, I don't know, 1 or 2 people ahead of me. And I get up to the lady and I'm like, okay, I said, do you have any soups on? Like, I said, what kind of soups do you have on? Right? And she's like, we don't have any soup on. I was like, oh, okay. Chili? She's like, no, we didn't even make chili today. I was like, okay. Ordered my coffee and I said, she gives me my coffee and I was like, you know what? I said, can I get a wrap? And she's like, no, we're not doing that. Like, we're done. I was like, why the fuck are you open? Like, why are you open? You're telling me that come 7:30, 8 o'clock in this town, all you serve is fucking coffee? Like drinks? Really? Why are you open? Whatever. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't say any of that to her. I wanted to, but she doesn't make the rules, you know? I was like, well, okay, fine. This town is fucked. I mean, my town is a small town. My Timmy's serves the soups in the evening until they run out, right? Once they run out, they don't make any more, and I get that. But you can generally get some kind of soup or chili until like, 9 o'clock, right? By that point, if they run out, they are not making any more, and I get that. Especially since they haven't gone, I don't think they've gone back to 24-hour yet. I think they close at like 11 or midnight or something. So I get that. But when they're done with the soups, they're still making wraps and shit. Like, they're still doing that. They make the bowls, they make the wraps, they make the bagels, you can get donuts. When I got back to my boyfriend's and I was telling him and he's laughing at me, he's like, I told you. He said, you can't even get donuts. And I said, well, no, they had the donuts out. And he says, you go back there right now. He says, I'll tell you, they'll be gone. They'll toss them out. Like, seriously? I can see not making more, but sell the ones that you have out. Like, it was the weirdest shit ever. I was like, your town is fucked, bud. Now I'm getting hungry, and I'm like, I was like, well, we're gonna have to go to the superstore, and I'm gonna have to get a salad, or like, I need something. Like, I need something. He's sitting on the couch eating his pepperettes that he bought at the other. I'm like, you fucking dick. Finish your pepperettes and take me to the superstore. I need a salad. He's laughing at me. So he finished his pepperettes and we went and got me a salad. Like one of those great big family ones. And I'm like, are we going to get something for you? Like, are you hungry? Whatever. He didn't want anything. I said, well, if you want, I'll share this with you because it's a family-sized salad. Like, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. And he's like, no, it's fine. So we get back to his place. We put the Stranger Things back on and I get a bowl, get myself some salad. I ate the whole goddamn salad. I was hungrier than I thought. He's looking at me. It's like, I knew you were going to eat it. I knew you were going to eat it. Whatever. I didn't know. I was hungrier than I thought. It's funny. Switch my coffees over here. Oh, yeah. Open that bad boy up. Oh, yeah. So, it was a nice weekend, though. I think this morning, we both slept. I think he said he got up at 6. And then came back to bed. And I heard him get up. I usually hear him get up. Although Saturday morning, I didn't hear him get up. I was gone. But I heard him this morning. And I heard him come back to bed. And then I got up. I have no idea what time. I left my phone in the other room. I have no idea what time it was. But I got up for a few minutes and came back to bed. And I couldn't get back to sleep. I just sort of laid there and I tossed and turned a little bit. And I was like, fuck, like, whatever, man. I'm up. Whatever. It's fine. I went and brushed my teeth and, you know, got dressed and everything. And he wakes up and he rolls over and he's like, it's fucking noon. It's like 12:30 or some shit. Like, oh, really? That's not like him. He doesn't sleep like that. I do. If you leave me alone, I will sleep all damn day. More often than not. Easy. He was just blown away. I was like, well, you obviously needed it. You wouldn't have done it otherwise. Me, on the other hand, I'll sleep just cuz. Just cuz. So we got up and, well, I got up and I went and grabbed coffee at Timmy's. By the time I got back, he was up and everything and bugging me to play some fucking video games. I mean, he's teasing me because he knows I don't do that shit, but how about I play a video game with you and you come vlog with me? How's that? He's like, no. Okay, well, shut up about it. Going on the Twitter. I'm very behind on the Twitter. Go ahead and play your game. So he ended up on YouTube watching the weird little videos that he likes to watch and stupid TikToks and whatever. I caught up on Twitter and packed up my car and sat out and had a smoke. And while I was having my cigarette, I called Monkey to see if he could check if there's anything that we needed on the way home, right? I'll stop at the grocery store, get what we need, and then come home. So I phone Monkey, and he answers the phone. He's like, Mama, I forgot to tell you I'm at Dad's. I'm like, okay, well, I'm so done with this last minute shit, fuck's sakes. The new rule is going to be when I'm not home, that's it. I'm sorry, you can't, unless it's planned in advance, they're home. That's it. But whatever. I said, okay, well, good to know. You need to be home Monday night because Tuesday is your orthodontist appointment. Just saying. That's going to be a long day. So I phoned Boo Boo to have him check, see if we needed anything on my way home. And told him that, you know, I said, I just spoke to Monkey, told me he's at his dad's. And he goes, oh, really? That's good to know because I had no idea. I was like, what? What do you mean you didn't know? So obviously he left at some point today. He says, well, like an hour ago I talked to him. But, yeah, he didn't come up and say anything to me. I guess he just fucking left. He said, it's good to know because one, he's the one in charge. And two, he said, I was just about to order lunch. Like, well, don't worry about Monkey because he's not there. There's going to be a talk when he gets home. There's going to be a family meeting. And I'm going to have to sit down with his dad and be like, yeah, this last minute shit is fucking done. You phone and say you're going to take him, especially if I'm out of town. It's not happening. The kid's staying home. Go fuck your hat, bud. What a douche. Anyways, so here we is. I'm doing my vlog and then I'm going to boot soon because... yeah, we're almost at the 20-minute mark. I have to stop. Well, I'm going to have a cigarette before I go. And I have to stop at the superstore and pick up some milk. And then I told my Boo Boo I would take him out to Eastside Mario's tonight. Because we don't know what we want. So I said Eastside sounds good. Haven't been there in a while. I really like their pasta. I was going to order pizza, but our usual pizza place is closed on Sundays, and I don't like... he's like, oh, get Domino's. Domino's is garbage. I hate Domino's. he won't eat pizza, and I won't do Pizza Hut. So we'll go to East Side. It's fine. So yeah, anyways, we're at the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to boot. Anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and I hope your weekend was nothing less than stellar. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.